Your characters are kids who are having an experience, an adventure that any kid in the world might envy. But you as actors enter this world, which is like a fantasy, and you probably have enjoyed the armors, the weapons, the horse riding.
You know, actually acting this film, it was kind of like, you know, living to, you know, the experience as we were there and we were doing all the stuff, and that was really quite fun for ourselves and our imaginations to be sort of like, you know, to run wild, and we feel really privileged to be allowed to do that, and can't believe we're paid to do it. So.
It has been an amazing experience being part of these films. I think one of the best bits about it has been meeting so many different people. Everyone from the prosthetics department to the makeup team to, you know, the people who make lunch. It's really, there are a lot of people that make a movie, and it's been lovely to meet them all.
Did you really feel as a family after shooting these two movies?
Yeah, I think because in starting off in the first film, when we were all sort of thrown in the deep end, we sort of barely knew each other, and we only met a couple of times at some of the interviews, and then we were just all by ourselves in New Zealand, and we were hanging around, and we did just miraculously sort of like form these incredible bonds, and they sort of stood the test of time and lasted sort of well through, and you know, we don't have strops, and it's not as if, you know, we refuse to talk to the others or anything at all.
Did you find it hard to integrate a new young person from Caspian in the second one?
I think it was nice that we had more cast this time because, you know, we'd made a film with mostly just the four of us, and obviously we had other actors involved, but it was, a lot of the time it was just us four. And this time it was nice to have, especially to have Ben and Peter Dinklage around a lot of the time, because we had quite a lot of scenes with them. And I think it was great. I learnt more from working with other actors. I think it makes the film a better film because there's more going on, there are more complex relationships and more plot threads. I think it was good that we had more people.
The more the merrier.
Was it hard for you to shoot against blue screens and move with guys and characters that weren't actually there and you had to imagine everything?
It's always quite weird acting to a ping pong ball on a stick or a piece of green tape or something like that. But you do get used to it, and I think it's probably just an extension of your imagination, really. It's just different kind of acting.
After the first movie, you were more used to it?
Yeah, I think for me, I found that in the first film, so is that my introduction really to the acting world, and having an introduction already sort of being with these sort of green screen creatures means that I sort of take that as standard. Whereas someone else who you normally would expect someone else to be as something to play off might find it more difficult, but I've been lucky and I started with that. So anything that's there I sort of take as a bonus.
Do you have any other actors or actresses that you like?
I think that you learn a huge amount from watching other actors and actresses, but ultimately when you're kind of, lots of people say, oh, you're going to be the next this or the next that. I think you probably just want to be yourself and make your own career. But I love, favourite, some of my favourites are Maggie Gyllenhaal, Meryl Streep, Natalie Portman. I don't know, what about you, Skandar?
I love Natalie Portman and Meryl Streep.